Thanks for joining me again. This is Iron Man Higgs, your host of the channel. So I got something new for you today. I've had this thing for like 6 months, and then the weather has just been crap and cold. It's still not ideal because what I got today is a CO2 air gun, and everybody knows the hotter the temperature, the better these things perform. And today's in the 50s. I said it's time to get it out and shoot it and see what this thing will do. So let's show you what it is. That is an M1 carbine, but that is a 177 BB only, semi-automatic. I actually got this in a mystery box, and it's pretty cool. I think that's plastic wood, just plastic made to look like wood, but it's still a pretty neat replica. CO2 power, as I mentioned, and we're going to do 2 tests today on it. We're going to shoot 40 foot, and then we're going to drop to 80 feet and just have some fun with it and see what kind of accuracy you can get. This is peephole sights. The weird thing is it's got your left and right, but if you spin this, that gives you your left and right, but I have no idea how you get elevation on that. Like, there's marks down here in the top of it, but there's no way to get that to flip up. There's no other screws or nothing. Didn't come with no instructions. I have no idea. If anybody knows, let me know. There's a closer look at it. This is blowback as well. When you fire it, this thing cycles back and forth. So let's get shooting on this. We're going to do 2 tests today. Well, a couple actually. We're going to run the footage test at 40 and 80. We got the good old Crossman copperheads. And then I got some of them Dust Devil BBs that they're frangible, shatters on impact. We're going to shoot them both through the cranny, see what kind of numbers this is putting out. Do these make a better accuracy than these? I know these are supposed to shoot faster. So, who knows? This is a dropout mag. Push this button, pops down out. It will hold 14 BBs in it. It's got a spring follower. You pull that back, click it into the notch, load your BBs in. CO2 is housed in the bottom. Takes an Allen wrench to unlock it, or a straight edge. 1 CO2 goes in. To put it back up in, you do have to hold the cycle back to insert this up, or it will not lock. Before we go for the target, we are going to shoot FPS on this, just because I want to start out with a fresh CO2, and we'll put 3 or 4 shots through it and see what kind of numbers we get. So I'll load 4 BBs of copperheads first, and then 4 BBs of Dust Devil. I can't talk today, guys. Of the Dust Devils in after that. Then we'll go and shoot the groups. Could do that all together, but why bother? I'll just do it separately. All right. Quick note: if you've never used the Dust Devil BBs, I haven't either. This is my first time. I haven't even opened the box until just now. And just looking at these things, you guys aren't going to see it on camera, but there is a very noticeable rib that runs around that BB. There's no way these things are going to be accurate. So, just saying. Alright, like I said, we're going to start with the Crossmans. I actually already fired 4 through it, guys. The camera didn't record. I apologize. I was recording at like 360. Now I got you on video. No recording. Oh, of course now it's not going to record on my chrono. Oh, there's one, 357. All right, so they were at like 363. Yeah, we're empty now, only put 3 in it. 360s. Now we'll load the Dust Devils up and see what they do. And right on cue, my target blew down. It was decent to start, and of course, as soon as I get the camera out to film a YouTube video, the weather decides, nah, we're just gonna crap on this guy. Sky's getting dark. I'm about to get rained out, so let's try to get this finished. Dust Devils. No recording. 370. 372. So they are about 12 feet per second faster. 338, that one was terrible. And we're empty. All right, before the storm blows in, let's try to get a group set up. All right, got 14 loaded up. We're gonna go center target. This is the Crossman Copperheads. We're empty. There's your group, 40 feet. And as you could tell, I was having a little bit of fun just ripping on that trigger. I wasn't trying to competition shoot with that thing. I just wanted to get a consensus. And that's not bad for a BB. Let's try the Dust Devils and see how they perform. All over the place. BB's definitely the way to go on this thing. That's, again, I was just ripping on the trigger, but I did the same thing with the BBs and we held a group like that. Side note, those Dust Devils, I don't like them so far. They were actually exploding from the hammer cycling back into the breech. They were hitting with the hammer spring so hard it was hitting them, and I had a couple of them breaking right in front of me coming out of my gun that didn't even fire. So there's that. CO2 is about dead. Let's change the CO2 out. We'll drop back to 80 feet, see how that does. 80 feet, open peep sights. We're gonna aim, well, kind of like around your 4 or 5 o'clock on the paper. I have no idea where we're gonna hit. What an idiot. Put the magazine back in, Iron Man. What the heck are you doing? Getting in a rush because of the storm. Empty. You guys seen them. We were all right here. And that was a pretty good rate of fire. I'm pretty happy with that. That's not terrible for a BB gun. I mean, they're not meant to be shot at 80 feet, I don't think. Nothing like that. Replica open sight deal. Let me give you guys a closer look at that blowback action. And the CO2. Yep, it's dead. So, that was the M1 carbine, and hope you enjoyed that little segment. Stick around, subscribe if you haven't. Like, comment, and share the video. It'll help me out a lot. If you made it to the end, thank you, I need it. My channel's been sucking lately, pretty bad. Not sure what's going on. See you guys next time.